JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King.
This could be a pinfall. Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Eric Bischoff hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. Bischoff's so cheap, he won't even tip a canoe.
If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
Pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
From my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Looks like things have quieted down here a bit, JR.
Well, you can be certain that won't last long, King.
That's for sure. I haven't seen the superstar yet who goes down without a fight. These superstars...
And then a pin! This could be it!
Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold. What a reversal.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it.
What are they going to do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
What? No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
2.
These top rope moves are always difference makers for better or worse.
4.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who can hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from SmackDown?
King, next time you call Undertaker, Kurt Angle, John Cena losers, make sure you give me some warnings so I can get out of the way before you do it. I don't want to be a
Talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paycheck. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. Oh no! The referee's been knocked out. This can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR. JR, that's it. The match is over.
Greetings, everybody, from the Great White North. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, and this is Raw, live from Toronto.
Look at these fans, JR. If that isn't proof that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment in the world, I don't know what is.
Whether they're in America, in Canada, or anywhere else in the world, the Raw superstars never fail to deliver the greatest show in sports entertainment.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
1. 2.
Oh, boy.
3.
You might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're
4.
damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know. What a reversal.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a gun mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you. Uh-oh, this isn't gonna be pretty.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
One.
Show off all you want,
Two.
but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I can tell you, King, these superstars are so unpredictable that you can never tell how a textbook reversal there.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure there are issues with... The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. There's the reversal. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here. This could finish the match right here.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot...
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. I'm not so sure this was about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
After some of the things we've seen, there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
1, 2.
See, JR, this is exactly
3.
why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
4.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans.
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number.
Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for our SmackDown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the top.
Oh, boy. Here it comes.
I tell you, King,
1, 2, 3.
watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog gets peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask I don't think I want to know that, frankly.
2, 3,
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
4,
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
5,
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of
6.
my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
What a counter!
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before the night shoulder. I don't think that's it, King.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, King, any predictions about...
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it.
And there's the cover!
1, 2, 3.
Yes, that was...
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. Superstar.
And here's the pin. There's no way that was going to be a 3 count.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they...
Here's the pin. Could this be it? Wow, what a match, JR.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR, Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Law.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes 2 of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it
1.
after tonight.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
One.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael Cole and Taz's heads, then they'd stop running their mouths on SmackDown.
1,
This is
2.
a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
3.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
1.
A textbook reversal there. No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
One.
I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't
One.
let Eric Bischoff hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do
One.
it for free.
That's true. Bischoff's so cheap, he won't even tip a
Two.
canoe.
3. 4.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
No, no. Every time I make a guess as to
One.
who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week.
Look at the confidence radiating off
One.
this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I call them like I see them, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can stand to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95.
3. 1.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here
3.
tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem
4.
intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars
6.
sure aren't going home until this match is settled once
7.
and for all.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so... What a counter!
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how
1.
beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment. These superstars are so unpredictable, this match could go another 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
1.
I hope it's the latter, King. It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit if this match lasted the rest of the night.
Oh my gosh, this could be the finisher. It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I'm...
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you can't ever. And there it is.
And the tag team partner from parts unknown, the Legend Killer.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
They certainly are, and who can blame them?
2.
I guarantee the Rose City's going to get its money's worth tonight. What
3.
a reversal.
4, 5,
It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the
6.
first one to find one, and it's been reversed.
7, 8,
And there's a little something for the crowd. The best
9.
superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstars.
10.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it. I don't think anyone in this arena
Here are your winners.
is happy with the way that one ended.
The Queen
A count out? What a
And
lousy end to a great match.
Peter.
This one didn't settle anything, that's for sure. I hope we get a rematch soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw, coming to you live tonight from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
There's so much wrestling history here in Calgary, JR, and there's going to be some more made here tonight.
No question, King. The Raw superstars never fail to create history wherever they perform. And these Calgary fans are going to leave here tonight with some amazing memories. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
1, 2,
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit that
A textbook reversal there.
1,
I think
2,
it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my
3,
perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your
4.
perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
There's the reversal. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say.
1.
I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because
3.
I know that's unlucky.
4,
And it's been reversed.
I don't think these superstars have
1.
any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they
2.
signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be
1.
disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say.
1.
They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned
2.
dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them,
3.
we'd all be out of a job.
4,
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.